Hello everyone and welcome back to the Perfect French with Dylan. Today we keep going with reflexive verbs. So last Monday we saw how to conjugate reflexive verbs in present tense. Today we are going to see how to conjugate them in passé composé. And next week we are going to see 50 common reflexive verbs. I will also include a lot of sentences to cover negation and questions. This video is going to be separated in 3 different categories. The first category is going to be reflexive verb ending in er. So the first group. Second one, reflexive verbs ending in er. And then the third one is, of course, the irregular ones. I also have a little test for you in the comment section. Alright, let's start the lesson. So we have the reflexive verb ending in er conjugated in passé composé. So remember that a reflexive verb is se plus the verb, in case of the infinitive form, of course. So now, conjugated in passé composé, it's going to be se plus être plus the verb. So because it's a bit complicated, with me, te, se, etc. The easy thing this time is that it's only going to be with être, not avoir. So if you haven't watched my video passé composé with être, I highly recommend you to watch it. Maybe after this one, if you don't understand this one, maybe go watch this one or watch this one first and come back to this one. It's up to you, all the videos are in the description box. The first verb we are going to see today is se préparer, to get ready. So we know the pronoun subject, we have je, tu, il, elle, on, nous, vous, il, elle. So if you remember the reflexive pronoun, we have me, te, se, nous, vous, se. The next step is to conjugate être present tense. So we have suis, est, sommes, êtes, sont, and finally sont. Alright, so that was kind of the easy part. Now let's look at what we have here on the screen. There's something that is not working together. If you remember the video from last week, when we have one of the pronouns ending in e, and the verb is also starting with e, it doesn't work. So in this case we have 4. We have te and e, and then we have se with e. It doesn't work, we can't leave them like that. So we have to remove the first e and add an apostrophe, and then stick them together. So we have te, se, and se. So let's put everything together from here. So we have je me suis, tu t'es, so it's only one pronunciation, t'es. Il sait, same thing. Elle sait, on sait. Nous sommes. Vous êtes, link. Ils se sont, elles se sont. And now we have to add the verb préparer. So we are going to look at the participe passé of préparer. It's an easy one because the participe passé of the verb ending in er is always just et. So we can add it everywhere as well. Now, technically, we have a reflexive verb conjugated in passé composé. But if you remember the lesson about passé composé with être, the participe passé takes number and gender from the pronoun, which means that je me suis préparée. If I talk about myself as a woman, we have to add a. Je me suis préparée, a. If you talk about yourself and your man, je me suis préparée, no a. I honestly always feel a bit uncomfortable teaching about gender in French and how it affects the grammar. I know that a lot of people don't really refer to themselves as a he or as a she, and I wish there was more I could do teaching French about that, but I really can't. So if you watch my video before, I always say, if you refer yourself as a woman, you can say that. If you refer yourself as a man, you can say that. It's just really hard in French, so I just want to say that. I'm not genderify anything. It's just the way it is. It's the way I have to teach it. So let's go back to the lesson. Tu t'es préparé. Tu t'es préparé. Once again, if I talk about yourself and we went over the gender thing, right? I'm not going to do that again. And if you're a woman or a man, it's going to change the ending. So, tu t'es préparé, it's going to be only E or we add a E. Il s'est préparé. Il s'est préparé. No E, because technically we are sure that it's a man. Elle s'est préparée. The only thing possible is also E. On s'est préparé. This one is a bit tricky because it conjugates as singular, but it's actually plural. It's the way that we say oui. So, on s'est préparé. Préparé is going to be EES or just ES. Next one is the same thing. Nous nous sommes préparés. EES if it's a woman, ES if it's a man. Vous vous êtes préparés. Same thing. ES or EES. Ils se sont préparés. The only possible one is ES. Elles se sont préparées. The only possible one is EES. So, I got ready. You got ready. He got ready. She got ready. We got ready. We got ready. You got ready. They got ready. They got ready. So much easier in English. Second one we are going to see today is a verb ending in ER from the second group. And we are going to see se salir. Se salir, to get dirty. So we know the pronoun subject, not going to go over that again. We know the reflexive pronoun, they are the same one. We know the verb être, present tense. And then we need to add salir, the participe passé of salir. Which is easy as well, is only sali. S-A-L-I. So let's put everything together and let's have a look at the gender. Je me suis sali. If it's a woman, E. If it's a man, we keep only E. Tu t'es sali. Same thing. I or IE. Il s'est sali. Here it's only a I. Elle s'est salie, IE. On s'est sali. It can be IS or it can be IES. Nous sommes salis. It can be IS, it can be IES. Vous êtes salis. It can be IS, it can be IES. Ils se sont salis. Here it's going to take one S, no E. Elles se sont salies. It's going to take IES. But whatever the ending is, it doesn't change the pronunciation. So the irregular verb. We are going to see the very funny one, s'asseoir. S'asseoir. S'asseoir is a highly irregular verb. I totally forgot to say that, but I have an ebook about conjugation. If you want it, it's free, you just need to download it, it's on my website. The link is in the description box. So s'asseoir means to sit down. So we know the pronoun subject, we know the pronoun, the reflexive pronoun, we know être, present tense. Now we need to look at the participe passé of s'asseoir, which is assis. The participe passé of asseoir, actually, not s'asseoir. Asseoir is assis. Assis. A-S-S-I-S. This one is very important about gender and numbers because it's going to change the pronunciation. Which, remember I just said, excuse me, I just said that the one ending in ER and ER doesn't change the pronunciation, but it does for this one. Je me suis assis, link, je me suis assis, with only a S if it's a man. If it's a woman, we are going to say je me suis assise. Z. So it's a Z sound at the end. Je me suis assise. Assise. This one is a bit complicated to pronounce, I think, because it's a Z-S-Z. Same thing for tu. Tu t'es assis. Tu t'es assise. Il s'est assis. Tassi. In this case, it's t'es. Tassi. Il s'est assis. So this one stays like that. We don't add a. Elle s'est assise. Assise. On s'est assis. On s'est assise. Now nous sommes assis. Nous sommes assis. Or nous sommes assises. Assises. Vous êtes assis. Vous êtes assises. Now the plural one, ils se sont assis. And here, do we change something? We actually don't change anything. Simply because there's already a S, so the fact that it's a plural doesn't change anything. We're not going to add S to a S. So this one doesn't change. Elles se sont assises. In this case, it does change, we add a S. Okay? I hope you learned something. Don't forget to try the verb I'm going to leave in the comment section. I will make sure that you got it right. I will come and correct you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Like this video, it really helped me. And I will see you soon for another lesson.